Urgency, Emergency, Melting Snowman by Dosh Archer. It was a quiet Christmas Eve morning at City Hospital. Dr. Glenda and Nurse Percy were drinking a cup of tea. Just then, the ambulance arrived. Urgency, emergency, we have a melting snowman here. Melting snowman coming through. I was just standing in the garden, said Snowman, when my buttons plopped off. Let me examine him, said Dr. Glenda. It is just as I thought. The weather is a lot warmer this morning, and the warm air is causing the snow to turn to water. He's melting. What can we do? Cried Nurse Percy. He has to stay as cold as possible, said Dr. Glenda. Open all the windows, turn off the heating. But it was still too warm for Snowman, and his nose dropped off. Nurse Percy put it back on. There is one other thing we can try, said Dr. Glenda. It might work. He has to eat lots of ice cream to stay cold from the inside. Bring the ice cream here, and lots of it. Nurse Percy dashed to the corner shop. I'll have whatever you've got, he said. It's an emergency. He took everything back to Snowman. I've brought cornettos, ice cream, sundaes, triple wafers, tubs of chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, cherry, mint, also double chocolate chip. Snowman started with the triple wafer. The more he ate, the colder he got. And the colder he got, the less he melted. It was working. He must keep eating or he will start melting again, said Dr. Glenda. But the ice cream was running out. Snowman finished the last mouthful of double chocolate chip. Nurse Percy remembered he had seen someone in the waiting room eating a tube of frozen yogurt. He dashed out. Sorry, son, he said, as he snatched the yogurt. Snowman needs this more than you. After Snowman had eaten the frozen yogurt, he said, I feel sick. He can't take any more, cried Nurse Percy. It's coming out of his ears. So there's the yogurt and ice cream coming out of his ears. Dr. Glenda looked down his throat and prodded his tummy. He's full of ice cream and yogurt, she said. There isn't room for any more. We've done all we can. All we can do now is hope. They all hoped, especially Snowman. Look, everyone, cried Nurse Percy. It's starting to snow. Large flakes of Christmassy snow drifted down outside the window. Thank goodness, said Dr. Glenda. That snow means it's really cold again. Get him outside. He'll be okay now. I can never thank you enough, said Snowman. All in a day's work, said Dr. Glenda. There he is outside. He's cold again. Thanks to Dr. Glenda's brilliant idea and Nurse Percy's hard work, Snowman had made it. It was going to be a white and very good Christmas after all. All right. So our craft today is a melting snowman. It's a quick little craft, so you don't have to have too much time to do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a black piece of paper and I'm going to put some white paint on it. So you can use acrylic or you can use water paints, like whatever you have. And I'm just going to work the paint around to make it look like a melting snowman. So I'm going to add maybe just a little bit. All right, so that is the beginning. So as that dries, you can start to get ready for the rest of your snowman. So I just have some craft foam and some craft paper here, and I'm just going to cut out some pieces. So I'm going to cut some arms that are supposed to look like sticks. And so I have some brown craft foam, and I'm going to cut 2 arms. So just 2 pieces, and then I'm just going to cut little triangle points out on the end to make it look like the end of a branch. And I'm just going to trim that in a little. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. I'm just going to cut some points. Make that look like a branch. And then I'm going to glue those on my snowman that's melting. So it really doesn't matter where you put them, because when snowmen melt, everything just falls to the ground and falls apart. So he's kind of in the process of melting. His arms are all over the place. The next part that I'm going to do is his carrot nose. So I'm going to cut a long triangle out of some orange paper. So I'm just going to take my scissors, cut a long triangle, and then I'm going to stick that on. And of course, because our snowman is melting, we're going to just kind of make that a little bit sideways. And then we're also going to give him a hat. So Snowman in our story had a hat. So we're going to make a hat. And to do that, we just have a wide piece with a pop-up piece at the top. So it doesn't need to be anything too complicated. I'm just going to cut 2 pieces in and leave the top for your hat. So you can just even them out a little. Since Snowman's falling apart, it really doesn't matter where we stick that. I'm just going to put that over in the corner. So that's all the parts of our snowman, and then we're just going to use our marker to draw his eyes. And of course, because he's melting, he's not going to be happy. We're going to draw 2 circles with big centers of his eyes. He's frightened. So there is our melting snowman.